Amongst the Oyster Perpetual, the Bombay is surely one of the more interesting models. Welcome to the universe of Beyer watches and jewelry, where the past meets the future. We are the oldest watch retailer in the world. We have been founded in 1760 and are still privately owned in the 8th generation, now headed by Beyer. We connect people with all kinds of interests due to our fantastic watch museum, our more than 50 years of experience of vintage watches, and also with the modern brands that we have, such as Rolex, Patek Philippe, other brands, and also jewelry. Today we are talking about the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Bombay with a reference 6090. Rolex was founded by Hans Wilsdorf and he registered the trademark in 1908. He was based in London by the time, but moved to Geneva in 1919, and from there the history of Rolex really started. In 1927, Mercedes Gleitzer swam through the English Channel, proving that Rolex could produce water-resistant watches. This was very important for many watches to come afterward. Now, looking at the details of this watch, we have a few very nice features. First of all, the so-called honeycomb-dial. If you take a closer look, you can see the patterns of the dial are rhombus-shaped, and the dial has a very nice aged patina. The minute track, as you can see, is a half railway track, in French also called chemin de fer. What I really like about the dial are the applied triangular pink-gold indices, and you can see there is a luminescence on the 3, the 6, the 9 and the 12 indication. The smaller indices have luminous dots on the side. The only one missing is at 4 o'clock, but this is due to age. It also has an applied Rolex crown, and you can see below the Rolex the Oyster Perpetual. Oyster meaning water resistant and perpetual meaning that it's an automatic movement. On the lower part of the dial you can see the words officially certified chronometer. Rolex already started to have their movements chronometer certified in the 1910s. And this is also one of the examples of this many cost certified movements they made. Looking at the case, you can see the lugs are very special. They are curved and sculptured, and they are the reason why this reference is called Bombay. So we are not talking about the city, but the form of the lugs. Turning the watch to the side, you can see the crown with the Rolex logo and a plus. For those who are confused about the stripes on the sides, this is just a sticker of the Rolex service center on both sides of the watch case. Turning the watch around, you can see the typical screw-down back for Rolex for the water-resistant types. And you can see it's slightly raised. That means the rotor inside for the movement needs a little space, and that's why it's slightly thicker. By the way, the case is of 18 karat pink gold. The diameter is 33 millimeters. That means nowadays it's more for ladies or for gentlemen with smaller wrists. Because it is a water-resistant model, it features a screwed-down crown. Unfortunately, due to the age of the watch, it's not water-resistant anymore. The watch was serviced in 2019 by Rolex. They only serviced the movement but also replaced the strap and added a new pin buckle in pink gold. The movement inside is the automatic caliber 260, which is shock resistant. It has a power reserve of about 41 hours and used to be COSC certified. Being passionate about watches means that we take care of them even after we have sold them. We have an official Rolex service center, but also take care of other brands that we carry. We have a big assortment of vintage watches. Many of them can be found on our website. If you want us to review one in particular, please comment down below. Thank you for watching.